Which of the following boxes should replace the question mark to complete the pattern? So we have three figures here, and we have to find a relationship or rule, apply it to find our missing fourth figure. So the first thing I notice is that all of the shapes inside each figure are the same. So the difference has to be its location. So we're going to take one shape and see how it moves through the figures to help us find a pattern. So I'm going to choose the piece of paper on the left, and in the second figure I see it's at the top, and the third figure it's on the right. So it's pretty clear to say it's going in a 90-degree angle clockwise. And if we follow this rule, we will expect to see the piece of paper at the bottom. So when I look at my answer options below, I can see that A and B do not have the paper at the bottom, so we can already remove them as options. So now I'm left with C, D, and E, so I'm going to choose another shape to try and eliminate more options. And this time I'm going to choose the cube next to it, which is starting at the top, moving to the right, and then at the bottom. So following the 90-degree clockwise movement, we would expect to see it at the left. But there's another thing about this cube. If we look at it closely, we can see that the shaded in area is always on the right hand side. And when we look at our answer options C, D, and E, even though the cube is in the right place, in option D, the shaded in area is on the left instead of the right. So we can also take out option D. And now we're left with C and E. So we're going to choose another shape again. This time I will choose the cylinder at the bottom. And we can see it's going left and then at the top following that 90-degree rotation. So we would expect to see it on the right hand side. And when we look at our options C or E, we can see E is the only one that follows this. So it is our final answer.